Now, preparing something as large as an assurance argument for a campus the size of OSUIT involves a lot of people. This isn't just a couple of people sitting down over a weekend and writing a document. It takes a long time and a lot of people. And there was a handoff in our process from the leadership that Dr. Hewlett provided in the preparation of the document. But once it came time for the site visit to occur, then a handoff occurred to the next leader. And I want to introduce her to you now. Jody Grammer is our Associate Vice President of Academic Affairs. Jody, thank you for joining me here inside OSUIT. I really appreciate all the attention to detail that you put into this, because you covered a lot of detail for that reaccreditation site visit. And you carried a unique title as well. You were the HLC Accreditation Liaison Officer, the ALO. Jody, explain to us what it means to be the Accreditation Liaison Officer.
As the ALO, my primary role is to coordinate campus efforts to ensure that OSUIT remains in compliance with and meets its obligations to HLC. Along with you, I serve as OSUIT's primary contact with HLC. For that reason, I receive communications from HLC regarding policy changes, opportunities for professional development, and any sort of upcoming changes in procedures, such as the new change in the criteria for accreditation. I communicate with our VP liaison at HLC whenever we have any sort of questions as far as how we need to proceed if we want to make a change on our end. If we're wanting to implement a new program or look at a new location. I visit with them to see what the implications are. And I communicate with HLC whenever OSUIT has any sort of substantial change in its operating procedures, such as the changes we had to make this year in response to the COVID pandemic.
Jody, help us understand what all is involved with an Open Pathways comprehensive evaluation.
During OSUIT's comprehensive evaluation, we developed documentation to provide to HLC to provide proof that we were actually meeting those criteria that they expected their institutions. After reviewing our materials for a month, the team then conducted an on-site visit at OSUIT. You may remember that visit was in the beginning of March, so we were primed and ready to have them here. They were on campus for a day and a half, and the purpose of that on-site visit is for them to basically verify all the information that we provided in our evidence files and our assurance argument. Are we doing what we say that we do? They visit with students, with faculty, with staff, with community members, industry partners, all sorts of stakeholders, just to get a better picture as far as what it's actually like to be here on campus at OSUIT. At that time, the assurance argument, all of the evidence files, the federal compliance filing, our written statement, all that information is sent to the Higher Learning Commission's Institutional Actions Committee, the IAC. The IAC is the body that makes the final determination as to whether or not an institution gets to continue its accreditation.